Welcome, welcome, welcome. In this video, I'll be talking about Inri. Inri, that's what I'll be talking about. Inri is an epitaph, which is an inscription epitomizing and commemorating Jesus. This is an acronym and also a descriptive word or term. It's an adjective. Okay. Any material I use is for fair purposes only. So in John 19:19, it says, "And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross, and the writing was, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews." This is the title he wrote and put on the cross. So this is like a commemoration. This is a title. So it's titling Jesus, describing who he was. Okay. Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. In Luya, direct translation, Yesu wa Nasari, Omruki wa Abayuda. In Luya, the Jews are referred to as the Yuda. And Nasari, please watch the video on Nazareth to understand why I have the word Nasari here. But anyway, I-N-R-I. I-N-R-I. Yesu wa Nazareth, Omuruki wa Bayuda. Yesu wa Nasari, Omuruki wa Bayuda. Wa is of. Is the article word the. Of the Waba Yuda. So that's quite a straightforward interpretation and meaning. And there's more interpretations here. So Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews, in Latin is Iesus Nazarenus Rex Judeorum. I hope I said that correctly. So the first translation is the one I just read. Yesu wa Nazareth Omuruchi wa Bayuda. I-N-R-I. And see this Rex and Ruki. It's the same word. Yuda. This can be spelled any which way, but you can see Yuda, Abayuda. Okay. Nazarenas, Nazareth. Jesus, Yesu. You know, I can be Y, can be J, or the J can be I, can be Y. Okay. Now to the second meaning. Yesu wa Nazareth, Omruki, Omuyuda. This one means Jesus of Nazareth, the King, the Jew. So this is referring to Jesus, specifically identifying him as a Jew. So the title is Jesus of Nazareth, the King, the Jew. He was also and this means King of the Jews, but this is means directly he's a Jew. They're identifying him as such. Okay. And then the third meaning is Yesu wa Nazareth Omuriki Omuyuda. This word here, Omuriki, please watch my video on Christopher Columbus. You'll understand why I have this here, but this identifies the community he possibly came from. Okay, so Yesu wa Nazareth Omuriki Omuyuda. So Jesus of Nazareth, the Riki, the Yuda. So it's like saying Jesus of Nazareth, the African, the Jew. Okay, so it's double identifying him. This is the specific community he actually came from. Okay. Now, the second meaning of that Inri is as a pronouncement. You know, what is to pronounce? Is to declare officially or ceremoniously. For instance, the minister pronounced them husband and wife. So once you're married, he'll pronounce you. I pronounce you husband and wife. All these rituals come from us. I mean, they're used everywhere by everybody in the world, but they come from us. Okay, or to declare authoritatively or as an opinion. So the doctors pronounced him fit to resume duties, or the coroner pronounced him dead. Okay? So this word is a pronouncement and it says cold. That's what it means. Cold. And when somebody is dead, they're actually cold. Like COLD. Cold, not CALLED. Okay? So pronouncing death is part of the death customs of the Luya people. A pronouncement is so made by declaring or by a declaratory statement. And in the case of death, the word is called. It's like when somebody scores a touchdown, American football, what do you say? Touchdown. That's a pronouncement. You could say they scored or he has scored, but you just say touchdown and everybody knows what you're talking about. It's a pronouncement. So cold, omnyiri, is a pronouncement for death. In modern medicine, they certify that one is diseased. This is where they get that practice from. Okay. So omnyiri can be written this way, the N with the cedillo, as in Spanish, nyiri. That means cold. Other pronunciation, nyiri, inri, omnyiri, anyirire. So if somebody passes away and I certify that they're actually dead, I would say no mnyiri, mnyiri. And if you hear what I'm saying, mnyiri, it sounds inyiri, mnyiri. Okay, so this was a pronouncement also, mnyiri, meaning that he's dead. Okay, and I'll just go through a few words here to clarify the point. Anyiranga, that means one is dying. So you see this nyira. Nga is active, continuous, or present continuous, just continuous. Ng, the ng word. Okay, anyirire means just went cold, dead. Okay, nyira. So if I tell you nyira, that's almost, it's kind of an insult, like go die. But I would say that if I want you to shut up, nyira, just shut up, just go die or die already. Omunyiri, that's the cold. So if it's cold outside and I'm shivering and I'm like, omnyiri, omnyiri, I'm just saying it's cold, cold, the cold. Okay. Ira, this is a little bit different, means to kill or to take something or someone someplace, but let's look at kill. Kill and death. So the actual word here is ra. And once I do the language series, you'll understand how to build up, how words are built up, okay? Because the first word spoken was just literally like a dot, but now we have all these million words, okay? The word is ra. So anyira, anyire, nomnyiri, okay? Nomnyiri means he's dead, okay? Yesu wa Nasari omruki waba Yuda, okay? Yesu wa Nasari omruki waba Yuda. Jesus, Yesu, of wa Nazareth, Nazareth, the or omu, king, Ruki, of the waba Jews, Yuda, okay? Yuda means Jews in Luya. I hope this makes some sense and clarifies a lot of confusion surrounding this word. And there's a whole lot of information surrounding the death of Jesus, for instance, whether he was hung or crucified, or whether it was in fact both. He was hung, didn't die, and then he was crucified. And that's why the death pronouncement had to be made this time. That will be looked at in later series. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it's clarifying some issues. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. And there's 12 plus 1, that's 13 sub-tribes in the Luya community. So others might have a slightly different interpretation. And there's a lot of other Bantu speakers. They might have a different interpretation. I don't know. I would love to hear that. This is what I got for you. And I hope it makes sense. Thank you so much for watching.